the city come down here, and they always visit the show to let us know actually
The
what's
Hour
there
Shop
going
just
on.
did something important. They just put out fabulous new furniture out in front in the street.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's so comfortable.
Yes, it is very comfy. It is, yes, and I will be down there soon. I love the Owl Shop. That's one of my husband and I, that's one of our favorite places. And shout out to Glenn and the staff down there. So that is our time. It goes by so incredibly fast. Irving, thank you for co-piloting with me again today, and our station manager, Harry, who joins us every Thursday at 1 p.m. Folks, don't forget to keep your glass full. Stay positive, stay focused. Until next time.
We're up.
All right.
See the mic's in your face when you gotta just try to position it so.
All right. So now.
Hold on. You'll hear the station ID. Let's say we're up on Facebook, so you can talk to your camera right there.
Cool. Oh, we're up right now.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right. So it's gonna come up. Hold on.
Laptop.
CD3.
So just download.
Come on. Why isn't the station ID coming on? There, you see what you gotta hear the whole ID.
Hi, this is Bella, and you are listening WM 88L P 1 O G point 5 F M New Haven streaming live at www. No, yeah. That was
Hear it?
Yeah.
Nothing's coming through. Okay. Back now, laptop. Okay, stop it and play.
I think maybe it's because like laptop's on 1 and 2 or that.
No, that's one of both happen. It should come up. You don't hear that? I hear something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I can't hear through here.
I can't hear it either. So there's something off. Nothing.
Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Do you hear it?
Just out of the
Well, here. Oh, so you gotta pump it up. You're gonna have to go high.
Bring the mics in. Can I bring the mics in now?
Yeah, you can lower it and bring this in.
Yeah.
You're up. You're listening to Drive By Headlines with Harry and Sam.
Hello, how are you doing?
What's up, Sam? Sam is behind, or what Babs likes to call it, the Starship Enterprise.
Oh, very cool. Should I start talking like Kirk?
Well, you can do whatever you want. But what we're gonna do today is I'm training Sam to be behind the board and everything so that he can start the show.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. And we're gonna go over headlines like I normally do. Sam's gonna give us a clip of
the body slam heard from around the world. Let's play the clip and then, well, let's give the backstory first. So there's a special election going on in Montana because of one of Trump's cabinet members is obviously there's a seat open because he's in the cabinet. So obviously a very Republican area, and yesterday a reporter from The Guardian was interviewing Greg Gianforte and about the new healthcare bill that is for taking 23 million people's health insurance away by 2026, if I remember correctly. And the man became increasingly angry and actually chokeslammed the Guardian reporter. And I don't think he tapped out, but
well, supposedly a Fox News reporter was there.
yeah, and even Fox News actually told the truth.
Now, when you say even Fox News, actually Fox News told the truth like they normally do. And the reporter actually said that he grabbed him by the neck.
He didn't even like spin it at all. Like liberal junkie harasses. It was like literally he chokeslammed. Let's hear the audio. Someone got the audio. Thank God. I wish there was a video, but I'm totally okay with the audio. Let's hear it. I don't know why this comes as a shock to people. Quite literally, the President of the United States has been on the receiving end of a stone cold stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin, our treasurer of the state of Texas. So I don't really know why this is coming as a big surprise. But what I wonder is, in a state like Montana, is this going to help this guy's chances, or is he out of the race?
Well, supposedly he's winning by so much that they don't think it's going to matter. He's still going to win. I
don't know. And I heard Paul Ryan talk about it today, and Paul Ryan, they asked him, so should this guy, drop out of the race? What do you think? And Paul Ryan went on a 2-minute tangent about, he was like, no one should ever fight, ever. There should be no physical contact. He he pivoted so bad.
There's no bullying in politics.
No, of course not. That's crazy.
Let me just, he allegedly body slammed.
Wait, do you want to hear the commotion one more time? Just for the listeners at home, real quick.
Oh, that could have been him.
That could have been anything. And it's so funny is that it goes from like 0 to 100 so quick.
Do you remember I don't know if you've seen the movie Liar Liar with...
yeah, of course, with Jim Carrey.
With Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
have you ever seen that episode? You know, that part where he's punching himself in the face.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
It must be. He must have been so traumatized by the loss of Hillary Clinton.
You can't trust him.
He decided to take it out on a Montana special election. But how? All right. So I'm trying to figure out what was going through this guy's mind. Like, all right, it's the day before my election.
He's winning big.
Yeah, he's winning big, right? He's almost got a 3-1 lead, as is famously happening in recent sports history. This guy has a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, let me see how far I can take this.
How can I screw this thing up?
How can I? What can I? I just don't get what a Republican can do in today's society that the Republican voter base wouldn't vote for them.
He wanted to one up Trump.
Yeah, I think if Trump unzipped his skin and turned out to be a lizard, I think the Republican Party would say that's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. As long as he still wants to outlaw abortion, we're fine. We don't care.
I would accept it.
Yeah, no one would blink an eye.
No, but I think he did try to one up Trump. So Trump said, to his people, "Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good. Yeah, smack that guy. I'll pay for your."
And it's the Guardian.
Piece, right?
It's not even like the Huffington Post. It's not even like someone who actually deserves to get body slammed.
He said Trump got away with basically harassing people, right?
Yeah.
So let's see how far I can push it. Body slam.
And it doesn't matter. Paul Ryan.
Body slam.
I would love to know how long it takes to set up the strings on the ceiling so Paul Ryan can stand. Because that man has no spine.
I feel bad for them.
I do too. But we talked about it yesterday. He could have stopped all this craziness. It is his fault. Like Cruz was winning, Jeb Bush. People thought Jeb Bush was going to be the president of the United States. The man who was like, please clap. You ever see that video? Where he's in a room full of people and he's making a speech and he's like,
low energy Jeb.
Low energy Jeb. But Trump, the heat in Saudi Arabia was too much. All that carrying those $1 billion, I think it really got to Trump. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Remember when they were talking about Hillary's health? And now Hillary's out here hiking every day.
Hillary's hiking every day?
Yeah. Have you ever
seen staging coming out of the
woods? My God. What would be the point? What would be the point of staging her?
They made it sound like this girl, oh God, she suddenly met Hillary, and it turns out
that they were friends.
They were friends. So
oh my God,
there's plenty of staging.
But what? You think that this is a big conspiracy that Hillary just sets up these meetings in the woods?
Well, after she was having epileptic attacks during the campaign.
Oh my God, she was not having epileptic attacks.
Didn't you see her have seizures, micro seizures?
Oh, she got very hot one day and passed out. That's the same thing as Trump, except there's no video of Trump passing out into a van.
No,
that man is old. That man's favorite sport is golf. That is the level of athleticism that Donald Trump is at.
Wait a minute. I thought Obama's favorite sport became golf when he was president.
Not every weekend like Trump. He just doesn't. That's a casual thing for him.
Obama went golfing after a reporter's head got chopped off. So you tell me.
Trump has gone. Let me look up the number of how many times Trump has gone. I bet. You know what I bet? I bet he has like a membership at these golf courses, and he gets like a free meal every 20. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. So all the money, all the business and publicity and travel and security, it's all going to him. He's funneling money. Look, I think it's like one of those things that, like, when you go to a store and it's like, 20 meals and you get a free one. Maybe he plays 20 rounds of golf and he gets a free one on himself. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's going for 40. At the end of 40, or at the end of a year and a half when he's out, I would love to see the total of strokes and his golf game, and to see if it's like improved. I wonder if he has gotten better, or if he plays against people that let him win. I could definitely see that.
I know he's bragged about his golf game a lot.
No one's gonna beat the president. No.
No, before that, he bragged all about, but he was beating, athletes, pro athletes that would show up on
There's no way that Donald Trump is won an athletic event.
He's old.
All right, you can talk about Obama's policies, but Barzil had that crossover. You ever see those videos of him playing basketball?
In his high shorts.
Yeah, he looked like a G. He was out here.
His grandma pants.
Breaking ankles.
Yeah, breaking ankles. Come on, who he was playing against? That's like Putin scoring 7 goals in a hockey game.
Well, Putin is built. I don't know what they feed.
But have you seen him play a hockey game? Where
Did you see that interview where they interviewed him after the hockey game about Trump, and he's like, I know nothing of this. Well, in Russian, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't see Donald Trump winning an athletic game. Like I feel like in any if there was like a presidential Olympics, if Bush was sober, maybe he could beat Trump. But I think Obama would take the case.
Bush was sober.
Yeah, during his time as president.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Attacking George Bush, one of the nicest presidents
He was really nice.
we've ever had.
I like him as a person. As a person,
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
he seems pretty cool.
And he doesn't seem drunk.
Not anymore, which is cool.
He hasn't seemed drunk in a long time.
Yeah, good.
He's been born again for a long time.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him, and his daughter seems to be doing better. Like, it seems like and he's actually come back in like a lot of talk shows, but he doesn't really like Trump. He's not a big Trump guy.
Well, he's not a big anybody guy. He didn't like Obama either as a president. He didn't like Michelle Obama.
I feel like that's because like Obama had to like clean up a lot of the mess that Bush did.
What mess?
Oh, the war. That's a big one.
The war that he abandoned in Iraq after Bush had won it.
Oh, we could do a whole segment on that war.
Play some music.
All right. Today, actually, Lil Yachty's album is coming out, Teenage Emotions. So I thought it'd only be appropriate if I play one of my favorite Lil Yachty songs with him and Quavo. So this is No Hook 2 with Lil Yachty and Quavo.
Oh, I didn't record that. You know that?
Oh, it hasn't been recording?
Let me see how that sounds.
I call him Jeff Hardy. Flex. Do you want to talk over this? You want to talk over this?
Towards the end, you could.
Okay. So it's in Japan.
So you're really lost, huh?
What?
You're really lost thinking that George Bush. What do you think of the war?
I think it was unnecessary.
I thought it was unnecessary too.
There's no weapons of mass destruction. We're making our own gas. We're fracking our own gas now. We don't even need their oil. We don't.
Now, right?
Now we don't. We're killing the environment, but at least we got our own oil, right?
Now.
But I don't know.
That wasn't then, but I thought it was a messed up war from the beginning.
So you're agreeing with me? You just said
I agree with you there, but by the year 2009, when Obama comes in, he has Iraq under control. And Iraq, let's get.
All right, it's about that.
We're on.
And that was No Hook by Lil Yachty and Quavo.
So we talk about the war.
Oh God.
We're not gonna get to headlines if we keep going back.
Yeah, you're right. Let me read my first headline that I got. It is from your good friends at MSNBC, and it's Trump blurts out classified info again, worrying Pentagon officials. So what do you think of the headline before we get into the story?
Well, I think the leakers need to stop.
So you mean Trump?
Leakers.
No, Trump is the leaker.
No, Trump is not the leaker. He's the president of the United States.
But he can be a leaker.
That man cannot leak information.
He leaked it to Duarte, the guy from the Philippines. He told him how many ships we had in North Korea.
No.
That is leaking.
He cannot leak information. He declassifies stuff on the spot. He's the president of the United States.
So do you agree with him declassifying info for Russia?
What did he declassify for Russia?
They didn't tell us, but there was a huge.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't tell us. Here's the problem. There's too many leaks and sources that are unverified. But
that's how Trump got elected. He's talking out of both sides of his mouth right now. WikiLeaks. But
WikiLeaks hasn't been, challenged to the point that they're saying Hillary Clinton never came out and said that's a lie. John Podesta never came out and said that's a lie. You know why? Because they actually hacked them and the leaks were real.
And you don't think that there's a reason why there's no leaks about the RNC?
There's no unsubstantiated. I mean, in the WikiLeaks, there's no unsubstantiated information like there is now. All you have is leaks and sources. Just like last week, they were talking about Brennan, the ex-CIA director, coming in and he was going to give all this information. And he was a big dud. Or he said he was a scared person when he was the CIA director. He was
scared of the implications that Russia had.
He was scared. He's not the first CIA director that has had to deal with Russia trying to influence our elections. Russia's been doing it.
So you think Russia did?
Do I think Russia was trying to influence them?
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know that, right? We interfere.
You're already steps in front of the popular Republican opinion.
No. Nobody. You see, this is the thing. Collusion is the word of the day here because they keep talking about collusion. That's what the Democrats keep singing. There's no evidence of collusion.
Paul Manafort, foreign agent.
Paul Manafort, what? You talk about collusion.
There's just so many. Look, it looks like a duck. It walks like a duck. It's probably a duck.
So imagine. You have been able to connect that dot, but the CIA hasn't been able to.
No, they have. They're doing an investigation right now.
An investigation has been going on for almost a year, and they found nothing. You have Brennan saying he found nothing. You have Clapper saying he found nothing. You have Comey saying he found nothing.
I don't know. I think that they just don't.
Where's the proof?
So now you're mad that there's no leaks coming out, and you just said that the leaks need to stop.
I said,
the investigation's ongoing. Of course, we're not going to come out.
Of course, it's ongoing. We could keep an investigation going for the rest of our lives.
No,
that doesn't mean somebody's guilty.
Look, they have direct communications from Manafort to Russia.
Saying what?
Exactly. We don't know because the investigation's still going on.
They don't have anything.
So you think Paul Manafort called his good cousin in Russia to ask him about the weather?
Well, look, Paul Manafort has worked in Russia for a while. And the last time he actually worked for the Russian government, it was like 2004 or something like that. So he wasn't actually working with them this time around. The one that, and I think the Democrats need to focus more on Flynn.
We're pretty focused.
But just Flynn. Because Flynn is the one that they have.
No.
The information. Sessions didn't do anything.
I think I just want to see Sessions go down for whatever. So I'll openly admit I will hang on to any thread of Jeff Sessions being unemployed.
And I think that's where, I can respect you for that. Most of the Democrats I speak to, Joe Ugly, I don't want to keep naming people, but Joe Ugly, calling out Joe Ugly. So most of the Democrats I speak to, they won't admit that they have nothing, not a foot to stand on, but their anger and their hurt and their anguish.
I don't feel that.
And I wish more people would admit that, like you just did.
Yeah, I admit. I think that Jeff Sessions is terrible, and I think he's awful, and I think he's done so many things, but you can't bring them into this realm. Like you can't be like, oh, that guy sucks. He shouldn't be Attorney General. We need facts. So if he slips up like he is going to, and he doesn't have a job, I'll throw a party. I will throw a Jeff Sessions is unemployed party.
I can't agree with you there. I don't want to agree, but I kind of agree. I don't like
180 years old. He rides a horse to work. That man is so old. I don't get how he could be that bitter.
He rides a horse to work.
He is so bitter. Like, he just needs to relax.
But Sam, you sound bitter right now.
I am bitter. I'm bitter about how bitter that man is. It is gone to me how bitter he is. Like, whenever I see him, I'm just like, why aren't you out on your lawn? Like, shouldn't you be like caring about the grass on your front lawn or something? Because that's what he wants. I feel like he's old. he must want to retire.
Well, think about it. There's a lot of old people in government these days, and we need to replace them with new blood. And that includes Trump and all these. Guys,
Trump's
all these
like
guys who are really
ancient.
ancient.
But even the young guy, like Ted Cruz, he sucks and he's pretty young. Ben Carson, I actually have no idea how old Ben Carson is, but he sucks and he's young. He's younger than Trump though.
I like Ted Cruz.
No, you don't. No one.
I say that because I know it tortures a lot of people I know.
No one likes Ted Cruz.
I love Ted Cruz.
His roommate.
I think he's so charismatic.
Hold on, let me pull up the quote that Ted Cruz's college roommate said about him, real quick.
All right.
Before we start talking about Ted Cruz. Okay.
I gotta move on to another one, but yeah, look for that, and I'll look for my next headline. But I really like that. I'm reading the headline about the body slam. You gotta love that, right?
Which headline?
The body slam.
Oh my God! I literally there was a picture of like McMahon and his wife and Triple H all in the White House, and it was like 45% of this room has been stone cold stunned. That is insane.
I hate to go back to that headline, but what I want to know whether he got on the table and came down on him with an elbow. You know?
Yeah, just like really, if he just body slammed him, I would respect it. But if he put him in a hold and had him tap out,
yeah,
that's impressive.
All right, you got that quote? Not yet.
No, but I'll just sum it up. He said that he hates Ted Cruz policies, but even if him and Ted Cruz agreed on everything, that 99% of him would still hate Ted Cruz just based off his personality.
Well, didn't Mitch McConnell call him the devil?
No, it was John, who's the guy.
Parker?
No, I forget his name. No.
I know one of them called.
How could Mitch McConnell call someone else the devil? If anyone is the reincarnation of the devil, it is that old. Wow. It is that old man.
You're a bit bitter over there.
I just don't really like either party. I really don't.
No. All right, let's go on to the next one.
The next headline?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a headline now.
All right, let's hear it.
Rachel, it's hard for me not to say Mad Cow. I'm going to switch her name. From now on, she's just going to be Mad Rachel.
All right.
All right, because...
you should send that to Trump. Do you think he has like a nickname write-in box? Because he has all these he's not a really funny, clever man. So I don't think that
he was clever. He said, from now on...
Crooked Hillary.
No, from now on, the terrorists are losers.
Yeah, you got him. You got them.
You got him.
Wow, you called them losers. What, are you going to give him a wedgie and throw him in a locker next? Like, I think Trump really wants to be in high school.
So Mad Rachel, I don't think he's ever left.
Yeah. Did you see what he signed in the Israeli when he went to the Holocaust Museum in Israel? He wrote, "I had a great time. Spent some great time with my amazing friends." From Donald Trump.
Oh wow, for real? He wrote that on the wall?
Yeah, no, not on the wall. He like they have like a sign-in book.
Oh yeah.
And that's what he wrote. Like he had just got out of prom.
Yeah, he's crazy. All right, Mad Rachel says GOP learns about the consequences of health bill. Now, what do you think of that health bill?
It's trash. It's trash.
You believe that number of what is it?
23 million. It went down from 24 to 23.
Oh, there you go. You see?
Oh my God!
They're starting to build momentum.
I just don't get it. I don't get how, like literally for years, Obamacare is terrible. We gotta get rid of Obamacare. We have to repeal, replace. They've got nothing. There's nothing better.
Listen, Obama had nothing when he passed this bill. All right, and then he mandated that people actually buy, even though they didn't want insurance. All right, now this is America. You don't force people to do anything. So you have people out there who have had insurance and didn't want insurance because they're healthy, right? Now, when they calculate this number of 23 million who will be without insurance or lose insurance, they're not calculating the people who were forced to buy it, who automatically fall off of the insurance. And let's say, what is it till year
2026,
right? 2026, right? Now think about that. The CBO, the Congressional Business Office, hasn't been right about anything. They don't know how to make projections.
Oh my! But you tell me what? They're a couple million off. That's still
A
millions.
couple of million. They said that Obamacare wasn't going to cost anything. It was going to be, what is it? That neutral thing. They said it wasn't going to cost anything. Okay, now it's at $1 trillion and going up.
Hey,
And you think that's a couple of millions off?
look,
No, they're
according to
always
Fox News, 53% of the American people like Obamacare compared to 6 months ago, which was 40. That is Fox News.
And you keep saying Fox News like if they don't have better news than MSNBC and CNN.
No, I don't think that the quality of their news is bad. I just think that they don't adapt any other angle, and they're way.
No. You're talking about their opinion people.
Yeah.
Their news is excellent.
Now
you look at the opinion people. You have Sean Hannity,
terrible.
and then the guy they just fired, Bill O'Reilly.
Thank the Lord. That's another man.
Those are opinion people.
Look, Bill O'Reilly. Now he's doing what he was bred to do for his entire life: scream at young kids on his lawn. That's what he. That's what.
No, he's not.
He's doing an online.
He has a podcast.
He's doing what Trump wanted to do. Trump was like aiming when he lost to have his own news network.
Yeah. Well, wait for it.
Now he has Fox News, so it's almost the same thing.
No, wait for that. In 4 years, you see that Pence. I know he's switching conversations, but Pence is gearing up. You see, he got a pack of his own, and he's getting ready for the run in 2020.
I would take Pence over
Right, but
Trump.
well, be careful because Trump doesn't know what Trump is. Nobody knows what Trump is because he's been a Democrat. His daughter's a Democrat.
Kinda.
Kushner's a Democrat.
We don't want him.
They're Democrats. You have some bleeding hearts
Kushner,
who are close.
Kushner and Ivanka are not Democrats.
Listen, they are.
They're not.
But anyway, now you have Pence, who's far right, who doesn't budge on a lot of these issues. Trump will budge. Trump is a negotiator. Pence
Kinda.
isn't going anywhere.
When has he negotiated once with the Democratic Party?
Well,
if it rains outside, he texts Chuck Schumer, "Why did you do this?"
When has the Democrat Party stopped accusing him of collusion of this? The Democrats don't want to negotiate.
Well,
they're scared to negotiate. Look what they did to Lieberman right now.
Well, Lieberman sucks. So.
No, but look what they did to Lieberman. They can't have a Democrat work with Trump. You basically get crucified out there if you're working with Trump and you're a Democrat. They don't want anything to happen. You remember when the Republicans did this to Obama?
Yeah.
Even though the Republicans should have actually done it to Obama. It was a lot of lip service because they were passing bills with Obama. Now, the Democrats have just brought the government to a halt.
Well, because Trump, it's a two-way street. Trump will not talk or negotiate with the Democrats at all.
I'm trying to bring a Trump saying. It's not. Never mind,
I would just, I want to see him like maybe warm up, maybe take Chuck Schumer golfing, maybe that
Chuck Schumer doesn't want to do anything.
Nancy Pelosi.
When Chuck Schumer when Trump got elected, and Chuck Schumer and Trump met, and it looked like they were going to be able to work together, the Democratic Party became. They couldn't survive if Schumer was about to go and work with Trump.
I think they're just uneasy about this whole Russia thing.
No,
and
not.
Look how bad it looks.
Lies.
Look how bad it looks that he fired Comey.
Who started the Russia rumor?
Okay, not a rumor.
Who started the Russia rumor? It was Hillary.
It's an investigation.
It was Hillary after she lost.
It was Hillary's staffer. It was her chief of staff on NBC. And all they said was that Russia had tried to affect the election, and they did.
Now listen. Now keep in mind, Hillary's people started the rumor, right? Now, Hillary's people, supposedly, the DNC put us to get hacked, right? By Russia, right? Supposedly, because you know why we say supposedly? Because they never let the FBI go in and check their machines, okay? The FBI wanted to go in and check the DNC machines and Hillary Clinton's campaign machines, and guess what they were told? No. Okay? So, I don't want to hear anything about investigation when the Democrats themselves didn't want an investigation on their machines who supposedly.
So you don't think it's weird
got hacked.
that the RNC had nothing leaked?
No, the RNC, they tried to hack it. The FBI said this.
It's
they weren't able to hack it.
What? That you're telling me that the Republican? Oh my God, no way. They could definitely hack them. You don't think it's weird that 2 times?
No, I don't think it's weird that Podesta's password was password.
Well, I don't care about John Podesta.
No,
he's another old, like, I don't care.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Podesta's emails are the catalyst to Hillary losing.
Nah, they
are.
It was not the email.
Podesta's email was on AOL, and his password.
Pence is on AOL.
And his password was
password.
No hacker. Nobody. You think actually a smart hacker had to hack Podesta?
Right. Oh, wait. You tell me that they can't hack.
My 5-year-old granddaughter could hack Podesta.
Mike Pence has an AOL account, and I know he only gets emails from Bible verse of the day and his wife, but they could definitely hack him very easily, and they didn't touch him. I wonder why. You thought Russia? Like, I just want the Republican Party to admit that they are on the same side as Russia.
Pence didn't have anything tied like Podesta.
Well, yeah, Pence is probably clean. Out of all, like...
The only thing, and Pence's stuff did get hacked, supposedly. And they had his Indiana stuff, but it wasn't against the law in Indiana for him to have a private email, as long as he wasn't conducting business from there. And he wasn't. But Podesta, running the Democratic Party out of his AOL...
Well, he wasn't running. He was running Hillary's campaign.
Well, same thing. The Democratic Party and Hillary's campaign was colluding.
The Democratic...
As a matter of fact, you guys want to look for collusion? Look at the DNC and the Hillary campaign that colluded against Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
There you go. That's collusion.
Look, this is all... Trump is a couple people's fault. And the DNC is probably number 2 on my list. It's number 1, it's Paul Ryan. It's Paul Ryan's fault.
Poor Ryan.
That man, why couldn't he just relax, eat some cheese and milk, and like just think to himself, do I really want this? Do I really want this man?
So Wisconsin people only drink milk and eat cheese?
And yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. The Packers...
Right. Give me another headline.
Another headline? All right, let's get into this. Oh my God, this is so funny. Trump appears to shove another leader so he could be in front of NATO group.
Oh my God, I love that. I wish we could show you that video.
Oh yeah, it is so funny. But it's like, but I relate to that. Like when I'm late to class and someone's in my way and I'm trying to be there and I'm trying to look like I'll push someone out the way, and you saw him like move his jacket too. Like,
yeah,
that man's a diva.
Yeah, he's a G.
Oh my God. All right. I will disagree to my last breath that Donald Trump is not a G.
Now I'm gonna agree. with a lot of Democrats out there when Trump was running and said he used to have a lot of negotiations and business with the mafia in New York. Believe me. I found one. Believe me.
Oh my God! But believe me, I have the most normal sized hands in this election. Believe me. Nah, he's not a G.
He is.
John Lewis is a G.
You saw? Come on. John Lewis is a civil rights hero. Different, not a G. But
how does that not make him a G?
He's a civil rights hero that's losing it for me because he's coming out and defending issues that are indefensible when he was protecting Hillary. I like the guy. I really do, and I see him as a hero, respect him. But when you're trying to defend the Democratic Party that was colluding against Bernie,
yeah, he should have been backing Bernie.
Yeah.
But when it came down to Hillary, it was a Hillary or Trump scenario, and of course he's not going to say, "Yeah, I like Trump," because obviously he didn't. So
I wanted Bernie.
You wanted Bernie.
No, it's a lie. But I did. I actually wanted Bernie because I want everybody who is delusional and thinks that we can live in a utopian place where everything's free and nobody has to pay for anything. I wanted that to happen.
But now it's on the opposite end. It's like Now it's the people who think that funding the top 1% is gonna help the
Funding the top 1%.
Sorry, top 2%. Sorry, Trump's got a lot of friends. 2%. Sorry.
That's a good one.
That it's gonna trickle down and help the economy, and that taking away all these social safety nets is gonna help things.
No,
and
the
that,
social safety net's never gonna go away. Let me tell you.
that's what he wants. That's what his.
No, the social safety net's never gonna go away. And a lot of the cuts that people are complaining about, they're not cuts. They're basically the growth. He's cutting the growth of the agencies. Like
the EPA, the environmental. If he just took 2 less vacations and got one shade a little whiter from being in Washington D.C. away from the sun, maybe he could fund the EPA so we don't have to colonize Mars in 100 years. That'd be dope. That'd be dope if we didn't have to move planets because this man wants to take 2 strokes off his game.
That's a good one. But is our planet dying?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't believe it.
Oh my God. Do you believe in climate change?
I believe that the climate changes.
Do you hate Bill Nye? Do you hate Bill Nye? Do you like
Bill Nye is not a science guy. You know that?
Oh my God!
He's not a science
and
guy.
Donald Trump isn't the president.
He is the president.
He's not. He wasn't a politician.
Bill Nye, not the science guy.
All right, I didn't want to be misquoted by trying to say that Donald Trump is my president because that
He is your president.
No, I don't. I'm saying I don't want to be misquoted as saying that because I hated that whole movement. Not my president, because that just gave more ammo to the other side to be like, look at these snowflakes. Look at they're so sensitive.
Look at the snowflake. I remember. I don't want to criticize anybody when I am criticizing. There was a story of people right here on the green or something that went, students from Yale that went and had a cry on the green or something. I was laughing.
But look, people were celebrating in Florida. I don't know what they were doing in Connecticut.
Well, in Florida.
Yeah, they were. The camo was out. The NASCAR was bumping.
The Cubans were celebrating.
Yeah. Anything over Castro. Anything. That's what they want.
Castro wasn't running. You know that, right?
Yeah. I know. Don't worry.
Okay.
So should we play one more song?
Yeah, it was anything but Hillary. Anybody but Hillary.
All right. Let's slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna play something by Beyonce's sister, Solange, with Lil Wayne, and this song is called Mad. So
Solange.
what time do we have till? 45?
Now we could go to 55.
Cool.
Because there's nobody after us. I've been looking for somebody to come in and argue. I've been looking for somebody to come in and argue with me.
Okay, I'm fine with
And
it.
nobody wants to do it. I don't know why. Joe Ugly.
No, I just got one more song I want to play. Or two.
Which meetings the sessions this close?
Meetings with the Russian ambassador.
But he did that in his office as a senator.
They still asked him, or did you have meetings with him?
No, but
and he was like, no, counselor, of course not.
But that was all as a surrogate of Trump. He was answering it as under the umbrella as a surrogate
Save
of
for
Trump.
Save the show. the song's so good. Alright, I'm gonna fade this in. I'll play this in the background. Alright? I'm gonna fade this in. And that was Solange and Lil Wayne off her album Don't Touch My Hair. Lil Wayne, God, that man is either on or he's just too old. There's no like middle name there.
Nah, Wayne does great collaborations. No,
Sometimes,
I think most of his collaborations are on point. But
that song with Quavo and Chant, you hear that one with Bieber and Quavo? It was, I don't know. He's just like, sometimes I feel like like he's either like got it or he's just too old. It's like no.
Sometimes he just mails it in.
But he had a really nice verse on an A$AP Rocky album, M's. And you ever heard Smuckers? That's a good song. With Tyler, the Creator, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne. He's gonna be remembered as like the greatest. What I think at the art of rapping, Lil Wayne is top 3. In his prime,
Early Wayne.
Or yeah. Like Dedication 2, like No Ceilings. The only other person who's gone on a better run is Future. Oh my God. Beast Mode, 10 out of 10. 56 Nights, 10 out of 10. Monster, 10 out of 10. Dirty Sprite 2. Future. Hendrix. Oh my God. Evil. Purple Rain. That's 9 albums in like 4 years.
I'm not going to agree with this one, but...
I got you. Don't worry. All right. Next headline. You got one or you want me to say mine?
I got one.
All right.
Sessions didn't disclose Russian meetings on security forms.
Oh my God! This is what I mean.
I know you hate Sessions.
Oh, I don't know anything about Russia, good sir. I was just drinking my lemonade.
You should just do a show on impressions.
My impressions of the Republican Party.
Well, you do good as impressions, but I don't understand what the problem is because the guy was answering.
They asked him up front, have you had any connection with Russia?
He was talking about under the umbrella of being a Trump surrogate.
Oh my God.
Okay, not as a senator.
So what? He was just drinking a quick shot of vodka with the Russian ambassador for no reason?
Well, he's not the only one who met with the Russian ambassador.
You're right. The entire cabinet did. Manafort. Ties with Russia.
Not just the Republicans. The Russian ambassador meets with everybody. He has lunches and dinners. The Russian ambassador wants to be in pictures with everybody also.
Not with Trump. Not during that one meeting. They were real mad that Trump got a picture with the Russian ambassador at that meeting last week.
That's just a rumor.
No, it's not.
Now listen. I want to stay on Sessions because I know you hate him.
Oh, yes, good sir.
Now the thing is I'm saying is, so he wasn't allowed to meet with him as a senator? That's
sketchy. That you can't admit that's sketchy? That this man... That Al Franken was like, excuse me, Mr. Jeff Sessions.
Come on. Al Franken, the comedian?
No, Al.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Check. That guy was a comedian and became senator.
Is that why his glasses look like that?
He's a joke.
But Jeff Sessions is credible.
He has a permanent joke on his mind. You look at him; he's always smirking like.
And you don't think Jeff Sessions is? Jeff Sessions, in the words of Adam Sandler, Jeff Sessions probably picks up FM radio with them ears.
So imagine what Obama picked up.
Yeah, but Jeff Sessions looks like Yoda.
I know. Paul just said. I'm thinking. Paul just said, "There goes Obama and Lucy." Every time you guys say something, I bring up Obama.
Every time, but that's a Trump train.
No, that's what you do.
It's not bad. Because I bring up Trump.
That's
everyone does that.
Everybody used to bring up Bush when you used to say the economy's not getting better. It's Bush's fault. This isn't getting. This is Bush's fault. So now I get to say,
Obama.
It's Obama's fault.
So you're bitter about the treatment of Bush.
No, the state. No, I wasn't a Bush fan, but I'm just saying that I could throw everybody's hypocrisy at him. You know, my thing is when you look at like the foreign issues like Iraq, Iran, the Libya that happened under Obama. I could go on about the Middle East. He destroyed it.
But why are we there in the first place? For
We can say what we
for
were there in
those
the first
weapons
place.
of mass destruction? Why are we even there?
Who created ISIS?
Oh my God! Do not say Obama created.
Obama created ISIS.
You sound like Trump. Trump said that.
No, Obama did create ISIS.
He said, I'm not doing a Trump impression.
Wait. Obama creates ISIS because he gets out of Iraq. ISIS is born. And then when they tell him, ISIS is born, we need to kill this thing in its inception, what does he do? What does he do? He pulls a varsity and moves on, doesn't pay any attention to them. And now we're dealing with ISIS till this day. Because of who?
Why
Obama.
are we there in the first place?
We could do that.
I could go all the way back to
Bush,
Bin Laden. Who put the guns in the hands of Bin Laden?
Reagan.
Oh, the great Republican hope.
Well, he's not my hope. But I'm just saying, okay, when Bush pulls out, Iraq is won. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden goes over there in, I think it was 2010. That he went over there. He proclaimed it a victory for Obama because they wanted that to go under Obama.
Oh my God! Like the job creation, like that Trump does with all of Obama's things. Oh, look how many jobs are created.
Listen, he proclaims the victory for Obama in Iraq. Okay, so then they decide they're getting out, and ISIS is born. I just want you to give me that ISIS was birthed under Obama, right?
Yes, that is a documented fact. But
let's move on.
Let's go all the way back. You said it yourself. Reagan put the guns in Osama bin Laden's hands.
Reagan put the guns in Osama bin Laden's hands. We were in Afghanistan. You know, we wanted them to beat the Russians away, right? Now, I know you're trying to go all the way back. We could do the same thing like with the real estate market crash. We could go all the way back to Jimmy Carter.
I don't got any love for Jimmy Carter. I love peanuts, but I don't love Jimmy Carter.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. We could go back and say Jimmy Carter when he said everybody deserves to have a home, a house, to own a home. That's craziness, and that's the problem, and we're stuck in that mentality now that everybody deserves something.
Yeah, like healthcare and to live.
And not everybody deserves to earn the opportunity, the liberty to actually be able to go out and create it for themselves.
Well, healthcare is kind of different. You can't.
So you're saying healthcare is a right?
Yes, I think you have a right to healthcare as an American.
Okay, I say for the weakest among us, yes, but you can't force.
But that's
people who don't have that opportunity, that don't want healthcare, to force them to get it. Now they want to force somebody like you to get health insurance so you could pay for other people because you're healthy, so they know you won't be going to the doctor, but your monthly payment is going to go to paying somebody else. They were forcing old people to pay for birth control so that the poor person who doesn't have birth control has birth control. That's what I'm saying. Now you're getting to the point where you're forcing other people to pay.
I'd rather that than have these crazy pre-existing conditions. But you're saying the weakest are the ones that are going to be affected the most by this bill. People.
No, this bill.
While we're talking about this, I think I'm going to put some music on in the background.
Put some music.
This is a personal monthly favorite of mine. It's off the Mike Will Made It album. It is Sir Chief Keef and Ray Shremmerd. If you guys know them, they just went 5 times platinum.
All right, so now the healthcare bill. When you think about it, this bill is never gonna actually come into fruition because the Senate's gonna write their bill.
We'll see. I don't know. It's a Trump era.
No, this bill. Mitch McConnell said is basically dead on arrival.
Oh my God.
Ted Cruz said he said this wouldn't pass the Senate. So, I mean, we gotta be realistic. The bill that came out of Congress when Nancy Pelosi was Speaker of the House, that she said you have to pass the bill before you know what's in the bill. If anybody remembers that. Anybody out there who doesn't remember, go look it up. Go Google it. Nancy Pelosi said you have to pass the bill to know what's in the bill.
But the Republican
and now
Party,
she comes out and criticizes.
the Republican Party quite literally hid the bill from Rand Paul, and Rand Paul had to run around D.C. like Nicolas Cage in National Treasure looking for the healthcare bill.
Rand Paul is melodramatic.
Yeah, he is. You're right.
He
Right.
is.
He's just another one of those Republicans.
I did love the smirks he used to do on the debates.
Yeah.
He always looked like he ate something sour.
Yeah, no, there's like a margin of Republicans that try to have a moral conscience. I put him in that group.
No way.
He tries to. He doesn't have it. He tries to. Him and McCain. McCain says something cute for cameras that make him look real good, and then you look at the voting, and he never does anything out of the order of the Republican Party.
McCain, the maverick.
Nothing. Look at his voting.
He's not a maverick. He's only a maverick when he's going against the Republicans.
Yeah, and everyone looks at him when the Republicans do something real shady, and they're like, "Okay, McCain, step up, do something." He just talks. He does nothing. That's why he lost.
When you have when you have to go up against the Democrats, he's like, "Oh, please, Obama's a nice gentleman. We just have a difference of opinion." While Obama's calling him old and saying he has a foot in the grave. McCain was being nice.
Well, I mean, McCain. I'm pretty sure McCain has wooden teeth. He is old. He is old.
I tell you, these Democrats like to call names.
I'm not. That wasn't a name. That's serious. At least he has teeth. I'm pretty sure.
See, I'm changing.
Mitch McConnell's lost all of them. I'm convinced Mitch McConnell doesn't have teeth.
I'm no longer gonna say Rachel Madcow.
You're not. I'm still gonna make fun of Mitch McConnell.
See, I'm changing. I'm gonna call her Mad Rachel.
I'm telling you, you should tell Trump about that name.
All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Do I have time for a send-off song?
Keep playing music. You can keep playing
All
music.
right, I'm in the spirit of Lil Yachty's album. Like I said before, I'm gonna send us off with my favorite Lil Yachty song called "Check Up."
All right, thank you for listening to Drive By Headlines with Harry and Sam, and we'll catch you next week.
Whenever we can.
Lower our mics and leave the music. Take care. Thank you.
Cool.
Still recording?
Yeah.
That's the one thing you gotta remember. Hit the record button.
Oh, yeah. Oh wait.
I'm saying no. I'm saying the record button when we start. We missed the whole. Why isn't it playing? It's still hearing? Or did it go blank?
I haven't been playing any of the music.
But did it get us?
Yeah, I got us. But I mean,
Where's the person? Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, it got us. Keep it playing.
I didn't even play that scary music. I played. I
You didn't get to, right?
I thought I was no. The